This is what I asked for. This is what I got. Look at this. And this is after them doing it a second time. Because the first time they did it, it was worse than this. And I was like, listen, look, there's pink from my previous nails still on my nail. Look at this flower. No, I'm the type of person where I'm like, you know what? Let me at least pay you for your time, even if I'm dissatisfied. I know people who will just walk out. I got a cousin that will just walk out.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. It's KB Gilliam here, and today I thought we would discuss nail horror stories. So yeah, I mean, how many of y'all went to the nail salon and you weren't expecting the price that they gave you? Or you got an inspo pic and you showed it to the nail tech and he's like, hey, can you do this? And they say, yeah, I can do that. You sit down in the chair and you inspecting it the whole time and you leave and the nails are not at all what you asked for. Ain't nothing like the inspo pic. Well, yeah, that is kind of what we gonna look at today in some of these stories. And just a short story time of my own. I remember a time when I went to the nail salon and I just needed a fill-in, and I had got the nails originally done at a different salon, and so, you know, it was already a gamble going somewhere else for the fill-in, but I went ahead, got a fill-in, got gel polish like I always do, and I spent probably like a little over $40 for that. Who remember when fill-ins were only $15, full set $25? But I digress. Anyways, I get home and the gel polish is already buckling and bubbling up and trying to peel off, and I was like, ain't no way. These nail techs need to do better. But anyways, we're not gonna waste any more time. Let's go ahead and get into some of these stories.
I'm so freaking pissed, guys. I'm pissed! I'm pissed! I'm pissed! Let me tell you about this little story time I had yesterday, okay? I went to the nail salon to get my nails filled, okay? And I'm not typically, like, I don't march in there with attitude. I am always nice to everyone, right? Okay, the guy was already in a bad mood, so then automatically I'm like, you know what? I was in a good mood, but now I'm pissed, right? I asked to get my nails filled because I had them black for like the past like 2-3 weeks, and they were growing out, so I was like, hey, I really need to get them filled, just like if you could do that just so they don't look bad. They're like, yeah, of course. So I sit down, he starts going to file my pinky finger. He files it so far down you could see like the red, and it was like turning like red and purple, and then he puts like the primer where you put the acrylic on it, and it just burns my finger, chemically burns. It's on fire. I'm talking about like 10 out of 10 pain. Like, I have tattoos and like these didn't even feel like anything compared to this. This was like, I thought I was gonna die. I thought my finger had to be amputated. Like I was literally on my deathbed, okay? So anyways, that happens, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm like crying, like tears are streaming out of my glasses, like legit, like I'm not even kidding. And he just goes, oh, shh.
Oh no.
I'm sorry. Okay, what is this gonna do? That doesn't do anything. You can't make this shit up. He goes and gets a frozen yogurt and places on my finger, and that makes it hurt more because it's like throbbing now because the pressure hurts, right? So now it's burning and throbbing from the pressure that he just like smashed a freaking frozen yogurt on top of my finger. So I'm sitting there, I'm crying even more. I'm crying harder. I'm like, holy shit. The woman next to me is like, whoa, this is insane. They bring out like a tiny fan, and they just put like this cooling fan, which helped a little bit. But fast forward, he then goes, you know it's not Halloween anymore, right? No, I didn't know. So he's making fun of my nail color now at this point. And then he goes, so then anyway, I then go to get my toes done, right? And I would show you guys, but there's some gross people on here, but they look really cute. And I was like, he was making them like really square, like that, like square. And I was like, I want it more round, right? Like round square. And he was like, that's not cute, you ruined it. I'm like, okay, that's not for you to decide. Last time I checked, I'm paying and you're doing my nails. I'm not typically the person to like be doing that, like I'm paying, but he was so rude and kept giving his opinion. Like, one, you burned my finger, right? Told me to shut up basically, and shh, right? On top of that, you're telling me that my toes look ugly, and you're saying that it's not Halloween anymore. You're making fun of my nail color. So I was like, this is horrible. This is off to a great start. Then the woman that works there literally walked past me and starts like spitting food out right in front of me. So I'm like, this is super weird. And I'm like getting stared at by everyone because they're definitely talking shit about me. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know. Then he has the audacity when I go to pay to upcharge me for shape and length, even though all I did was get a fill. And he was trying to charge me $20 more for the fill, which online it says the fill was only like $30 or $40, I believe. He was trying to charge me like $70, which is insane. And then he told me, he was like, okay, like you can get out. Basically, like get the fuck out. And I was like, excuse me, what did you say? That was so rude. What'd you say? And he goes, I don't know.
You know.
Like, bitch, yes, you do know. You just said it. When I go to the nail salon, I don't pay to be told that my nails are ugly and that my color's ugly, and also don't go there to get my finger chemically burned off. I go there to get my nails done. So, and then he has the audacity to ask for a tip.
Hell no.
So, yeah, that was my experience at the nail salon. Insane.
I ain't never experienced anything like that. And y'all, this is why I'm a DIY girl now. Ever since, you know, about a year ago, that's like the last time I went and got acrylics done. Ever since then, I'm a press-on girly. These actually came out the dollar store. Like, dollar store press-ons got me in a chokehold. They're nice, they're inexpensive, and I could switch them up and not break the bank. I also like Gel X. I learned how to do Gel X on my own. So, yeah. I mean, it's long gone the days that a fill-in is only $15. Remember when it was $15 and a full set was $25? But, yeah, I digress. I wish I would go into a nail salon and you not only criticize my color, but you about burn my skin off. Like she said, you burn my skin off, you don't give me a frozen yogurt to try to heal it. Like, what? I remember I went to the nail salon and they didn't even soak the nails off properly. She was like taking my acrylics off with like these little clippers, nail clippers, and she pulled up a piece of my own nail and then I started bleeding and she looked down like, oh. I'm like, yeah, oh. Like, what the hell? You just literally pulled up my own skin, my own nail. You're injuring me. These people need to go back to nail tech school or learn better practices, get better management or something, because that ain't right. Yeah, I would have not given a tip. I would pay for the service, but I don't know. If I did give a tip, it ain't going to be but a couple of dollars, because this nail tech was doing way too much. You criticize my color. You don't want to give me the toenail shape that I want for my pedicure. You about to make my hand fall off because you're not doing safety practices correctly. But anyways, let me know what y'all think in the comments. And be sure, let me start to say, like, comment, subscribe. Now, it's free $99. Let's get into the next one.
I'll never
Phone
understand.
disconnected.
Shut up. I'll never understand, and I never get why the nail salon just won't say they can't do something. Just won't say, y'all, I just wanted simple French tips with some flowers on them. Simple French tips with some flowers. Short French tips with some fucking flowers on them. Look at my nails.
That ain't even actual skin tone color.
I'm not gonna let this ruin my day, but y'all look at my nails. And I'm not the one to cause a scene. So yes, I still paid. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And yes, I spoke up multiple times. I did. I kept on speaking up. My French tips was short as fuck at first. I told him, I said, can you make them wider? And then he did this shit. And then I'm like, no, like, I want it, like, V. Like, I want it pointy. I want the V French tips. I don't want them to be circular. Like, this is like, you could have dipped my finger in some polish and did this shit. Literally. So I'm just like, okay, fuck it. Like, it might get better with the flowers. No. And yes, I'm still sitting the fuck outside the fucking nail salon complaining. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I'm not coming back here unless they do on my toes. Because if it's not a simple polish, these nail salons not doing shit. And maybe it's my fault because I waited to the last minute, but a bitch been busy. But look at my nails.
They thick too.
It's not even French tip. What is this? Stop. And I asked him if he had skin tone base. No, he don't have skin tone base. It's polish. I'm gonna walk around like this all day. Hey, how you doing? Here's my diploma. Woo! I want to cry inside the shop, y'all, because these are so ugly, and I love getting my nails done, and these are so ugly. Oh, I'm never going to a nail shop again. I'm always going to get home base. Always. Let me go do my makeup. I graduated today with my bachelor's degree, guys. Yay! Ah!
Oh, I feel so bad for her. They did her dirty. I would never want to go in there and get some nails like that look like unnatural skin tone, and the French tip is so thin. Like she said, you probably could have just dipped your hand into some paint to get that look achieved. I feel so bad for her, but congratulations anyway on getting your bachelor's degree. That's such a huge achievement, and you should be proud of that. Like, don't even let the nails ruin your day. But I understand going into the nail salon and getting absolutely not at all what you asked for. These nail techs do need to open up their mouths and let people know when they can't do a certain nail style. They need to open up their mouths and let people know when they can't do a nail design that you asked for. If you can't do it, that's okay. Tell me that. Give me the choice and the option to go somewhere else. I want to go elsewhere if you can't do it. Or maybe I'll ask for something different, something simple that you can do. But, like, don't say you could do something, do the whole nail set in what I asked for, and then it turned out to not look like what I asked for. Like, that's just not okay. And then to ask for tips, and they want tips. They want tips, and they want to charge highway robbery prices and not even give you what the heck you asked for. It's not right. But yeah, please don't let that ruin your day. And I pray and hope that you ended up having a beautiful graduation day anyway. But anyways, y'all, let's move on to the next, shall we?
I'm gonna be the one to say it. These nail salons are freaking dirty. I just walked out of my freaking appointment and it's freaking crazy, especially for the prices they're asking for them to be this freaking dirty and nasty. Let me tell you what happened. I walk into this new nail salon, It's new, it's nice, it has everything. I sit down, she opens the packet, we're good there. She grabs her cart, she gets a used nail file. I was like, oh, that's strike one, absolutely not. We're about to start doing what is that? The cheese grater. I said, can I see that before you use it? I grab it. There's gunk all over it. Tell me what, she grabs it, takes it out of my hand, throws it in the water. I was like, oh, heck no. I grab it. I'm going to post it right here. I grab it and it still had all the access from the last person. I said, this is used. She takes it, runs off with it. After that, I start grabbing my shoes and stuff, and then she's like, oh, you're trying to leave, the owner, another chick, and her start like getting in a circle, like, oh, you're trying to leave, like, I'm like, can y'all step back, like, I'm feeling uncomfortable. Then I go to the front, right, and I'm telling them, like, this is disgusting, like, this is nasty, this is how you get somebody sick. And they're like, oh, maybe, we didn't wash it, or like, she's sorry, she didn't mean. I said, no, this is freaking disgusting. And the fact that she ran off with it made it 10 times worse. The fact that she grabbed my hand and threw it in, like, grabbed it like this and threw it in the water so I couldn't take a picture or get it, and she, like, tried to run off with it, makes it even worse. I'm done with nail salons. I'm so done.
And that's crazy. And that's one of the main reasons why my mom, who's an RN, does not really mess with nail salons. She's like, I'm not going in there and getting, what is it? Hepatitis. She's like, I ain't going in there to get hepatitis. True facts though. People be using them little dirty tools on you, and they use it on the past person. They supposed to open up clean, sterilized tools for each person. And for her to be presented with that dirty cheese grater, that's just insane. That is totally insane. I would never sit down for a pedicure seeing tools like that. I would get my stuff and get ready to leave as well. And for them to surround her like they want to hold her hostage because she decided to pack up and leave. I'm like, if y'all don't get out of my way, I am getting out of here. Y'all not about to give me some sort of disease. Y'all is not about to give me some sort of disease. So what would y'all do? That's just unsanitary. I say call the health board, because something got to give. That's unacceptable. This is how people get their fingers amputated off and feet amputated off because they get a flesh-eating disease. Like, that's not okay. No one should be paying their hard-earned money on services like that. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, and we're gonna go ahead and get right into the next one. All right?
I want to preface by saying I am not the type of person who make any type of content like this, but when it's too far, it's too fucking far. I never thought I'd see the day where I would get fucked over by a cosmetologist service provider. So, just gonna tell you guys now, this has now happened twice. This person has done this to me twice now, where she just lacks communication and straight up doesn't show up for her appointment. So, to start things off, May 2nd, I hit up this girl that I saw on Instagram. I thought her work looked really nice and her prices were very reasonable. So I was like, yeah, sure, let's go ahead and get something done. Because my usual nail tech was not available. You know, it is what it is. So I text her May 2nd, hey, do you have any availability for Saturday, May 16th? Because that day I was leaving to Houston to go on a cruise. She says, yes, here's the times. I tell her, hey, let's go ahead and do this, da-da-da. Get everything set up as far as deposit and time, place, whatever. She gives me all the details that I would need in order to get everything situated, and we go from there. So boom, everything's set up for an appointment on Saturday, May 16th at 9 a.m. I'm pulling in at 9 a.m. and I let her know that I'm here. A couple minutes go by, I text her again like, hey, I got everything situated. Like, hey, are you here? A couple more minutes go by. It's been 15 minutes now. I'm calling her on Instagram. I'm calling her phone number. Her phone number's not going through. She's not answering on Instagram. She's not answering anything. I'm getting really fucking pissed off. And then, like, I'm sitting there for another, like, I'm there for, like, a total of 25 minutes, probably. 25 to 30 minutes. And to the point where I just give up. Because I tried calling her. I tried texting her. I tried doing everything on both Instagram and on her actual phone number. No reply at all. So I go to another place, get my nails done for an egregious amount, whatever, it is what it is. So, with that being said, she hits me back the next, like, Tuesday or something like that. So I'm already, you know, deep in the sea at this point. And she's like, hey, girl, sorry, like, I don't even know what she had said, but it was something along the lines of, like, she didn't have access to her phone because her boyfriend was on some bullshit. Which, to my surprise, I was like, damn, first of all, that's crazy. I'm so sorry that happened to you. And she's like, hey, to make up for it, I want to do you a free set whenever you're ready to come in. Whenever you're ready. Cool. So I'm like, well, I'm not going to need it now because I already have my nails done. So I wait until July, which is now. Because tomorrow, or Saturday, my apologies, this is on a Thursday, I leave to go on a trip. So I wanted my nails done. So, it is now Thursday. I hit her up on July 6th. Asking does she have availability for today, which is Wednesday, July 22nd. And she lets me know, hey, I have this availability. I ask for a 5:30 appointment because that's after work, after I can get off of work, and she's not too far from my job. We confirm, everything's good, all good to go. So I don't really text her that much after the fact. I show her, like, the nails that I want to do, and that's about it. But I didn't really think to try to do anything else with that. Probably should have. So today, I confirm my appointment, or I attempt to confirm my appointment around like 10. Like, hey, we good for today's appointment? No fucking answer. Who's surprised? Not me. So she doesn't answer. What the fuck ever. I see her post on her story around like 3-ish or 4-ish. Like 4 p.m. And she's like, hey, just letting you guys know, like, I'm starting to work full-time at another job, so this, like, I'm gonna have limited availability. And so I was like, okay, well, let me, because I know you're on your fucking phone at this point. Hey, I'm trying to confirm my appointment today, because she literally says in the message, make sure to confirm your appointments, your future appointments now, because I only have this limited availability. So I'm trying to confirm my appointment for today, still no fucking answer. And I'm like, listen, maybe she's just not on her fucking phone, because I did see those times that she originally had scheduled, like, or available. Maybe she's just back to back with nails right now. So I'm now on my way. I text her at 4:57. Hey, I'm on my way. My ETA is looking at 5:33. I was a little bit later than that. I will say, traffic was shit though. And I didn't get to leave work at the time that I wanted to leave. Neither here or there. I still got here 5:38. A little late, I know. But I let her know I'm here. And of course, I'm waiting once again for an X amount of time. This time, there's actually someone else here at the house that pulls up. And they're like, hey, are you looking for so-and-so? I'm like, yeah. I'm just like, oh, she's not here right now. 1 second, close the door. And out comes another girl. And she's like, hey, like, I hear that you're here for Candid, da da da. And she tells me, yeah, she doesn't actually live here. She's really with her boyfriend, but she's here, like, her nail stuff is here. But I'm pretty sure she's at work right now.
Yes.
What the fuck do you mean? What?
Actively.
And she's like, did you try calling her and everything like that? Yes, I actively attempted to call her right now.
I'm not surprised.
Nothing goes through.
Right.
And she's like, oh, well, I'll try calling her, but she don't even be answering our phone. Whatever. I'm not mad at you, girl. I'm mad at Nail Tech, Miss Nail Tech over here. So, all that being said, it's now 6:02. She's not here. My appointment was at 5:30. I don't like when my time is wasted. No one likes when their time is wasted. Especially driving in 5 o'clock fucking traffic on a Wednesday. And my trip is for... It starts Friday. And tomorrow I don't have time because work. And I also have to get my hair done tomorrow. So I don't have fucking time. I don't have time. So I'm like, I don't understand the gall. What the fuck is up with people's lack of communication? I don't understand how you can call yourself a business person and the one thing you should be able to do, which is communicate with your customers, your clients, and you don't even do that. So, all that being said, I'm fucking pissed as shit right now. I should be getting my nails done right now, and yet I'm not. Because bitches want to fucking play in my face. So, do not book with this person. Because clearly, they don't respect people's time. They don't. I don't know. This shit's crazy. It's fucking crazy because it's happened twice now. So, I will not be hitting her back up. I don't care if she offers me a year's worth of nails to be done for free. I don't care. It's not fucking worth it. It's not worth it anymore because the one time you do offer a free set to make up for the first time, you still don't fucking show up. And I should have known better. I should have never even come here. But, don't book with this person. I'll make sure to put all the information on there so then y'all can fucking beware.
Well, thank you, girl, because, anyone that live in that area, I would say, listen to her PSA because communication is key. Don't y'all agree? Communication is key. And I don't understand why some of these businesses have poor communication. I'm like, it don't take but 2 seconds to say, hey, I can't make the appointment anymore. Can you rebook? Or, hey, sorry I can't do your nails at the time that we confirmed, but feel free to rebook, or I understand if you want to go to someone else. Something like that. Be apologetic. Show a little remorse, or be apologetic that you wasted people's time. I get that you tried to redeem yourself after you flaked on her the first time. You try to redeem yourself by giving her a free set after flaking on her the first time, which was cool. But actually show up, communicate. If you couldn't make the second appointment either, I would be highly pissed off. I would be so pissed off. The gall. People ain't got no couth anymore, but yeah, I digress. Communication is key, and these nail techs need to do better. Anyways, we got one more story to get into, so let's go ahead and do that now.
I'm going to try so hard not to cry because I don't want to be dramatic, but I am convinced that Atlanta is the home of the scammers, even down to the nail techs, the nail salon. I've been getting my nails done for the past 4 years in Mexico. When I tell you, if a nail breaks while I am in the States, I will do without. I've been in the States for the past 15 days. My birthday is on Friday. Broke a nail yesterday. So I'm like, okay, I broke a nail. I need to get a nail fix. This is where I go. I was at the Ulta. Right there. As I'm driving, I know my nail's broken. So I'm like, let me stop at this shop right here, this nail shop, Nail Talk. I don't know what kind of nails they could be talking about, but it ain't these nails. It ain't. I get there and I told the lady, I just need to get this nail fixed. She says, go to table number 9. You're going to speak to Helen. I see Helen. I'm like, hey, Helen. I'm also on the phone talking to my friend. Helen keeps asking me, you just want to get a fill-in? I said, no, thank you, Helen. I just want to get this nail fixed. She's like, you sure? I say, Helen, I'm sure. By the 5th time, I'm like, Helen, I just told you I'm in here to get this thumb fixed because it is now, at that point, it was like 2 something. Y'all know Atlanta traffic gets crazy around 3 o'clock. She said, well, I could get you a fill-in for $70. $70 fill-in, and I'll get you out in less than 30 minutes. Like the fool that I am, I'm like, So you said $70, any design I want, and you can get me out in 30 minutes? What feeling y'all know is just 30 minutes? But here I am. I'm still like, you know what? Maybe she's a different type of nail tech. I don't know. Maybe they got new tools that allow them to get you in 30 minutes or less. I don't know. So I'm like, you know what? Helen, let me show you my design first. She sees the design and she says, okay, we can't do it for $70. We can do it for $80. That's $10 more. I'm like, girl, okay, this is the design. Also, if you on Instagram always looking for nail designs, follow Press by Charlotte _ don't know her. I get my nail designs from her page. Y'all, she said, okay, $80, we can do that in 30 minutes. She's removing the nail polish, and as soon as she removes all the nail polish, she gets up and says, okay, I have to go and do a pedicure now, but Victor's gonna take care of you. I don't know why something told me to ask Victor. I said, Victor, this is the design I want. How much would you charge for this? Victor says $120. I said, Victor, baby, you just need to get up. I didn't say it like that. I said, Victor, I no longer want you to do my nails if it's gonna be $120. Can we get Helen? Because Helen is charging $80. Helen's now doing a pedicure for a man and his wife. I said, Helen, can you please come in for a quick second? I'm so sorry, y'all. I know she's doing your pedicure, but I have a quick question for her. The man was like, man, he jokingly was like, man, you stopping my show. And I was like, and him and his wife knew what that meant. Helen speaks to them, and then she says to me, oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know the prices. I thought $80. So I said, well, Helen, and I got real close to Helen was where y'all are right now. I got close and I said, Helen, if you didn't know the prices, why did you say $70 and then $80 when I show you the design? What they do, I'm assuming with these scam artists, is they take your nail polish off. So now your nails are naked. And now you got to get them done. They don't know me too well. Because, baby girl, I will go with my regular nail for my birthday. I don't care. I was like, well, let me just get my stuff and skedaddle. And so she was like, oh, no. How about $90? My friend who's on the phone is like, okay, if they doing $90, it's your birthday anyway, we'll go half. I'll send you $45 right now. So I'm like, all right, cool. $45 it is. And I sit down. Y'all, Victor was trying to redeem himself. But Victor, this is what I asked for. This is what I got. Look at this. And this is after them doing it a second time. Because the first time they did it, it was worse than this. And I was like, listen, look, there's pink from my previous nails still on my nail. Look at this flower. No, I'm the type of person where I'm like, you know what? Let me at least pay you for your time, even if I'm dissatisfied. I know people who will just walk out. I got a cousin that will just walk out. But me, I'm always like, no, you know what? This is for the time. What happened to the 30 minutes, Helen? What happened to the 30 minutes, Helen? So I told the lady was like, you like your nails? And I said, definitely not. I don't even care if people say, oh, but the nails don't look that bad, number one, right? I care about the fact that, number one, they tried to scam me. You started off with 70. I showed you the design, and you was like 80, which was cool with me. And then the nails jumped up from $80 to $120. Y'all, look how I'm yelling in the phone. I don't ever complain about stuff. Even when I have issues, I always just say, you know what? Pay people for their time. Pay them for their customer service. I still paid. You know, I'm the fool. Because red flag number 1, there was nobody else in there. Red flag number 2 is when she said she could do a fill-in in 30 minutes. Like she's some superhero nail tech. These scammers in Atlanta, it's just like, I just can't. I can't.
Well, we've come to the end of the video, y'all. And regarding that last clip, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, how many people went to the nail salon and walked out exactly with what they did not ask for? She had an inspo pic and they tried their best. Like, bless their hearts, they tried their best. And it looked decent because, you know, it might not look like what she asked for per se, but they did a decent job, I would say. It's absolutely not exactly what she asked for, but you know, I've seen worse. And like, they tried their best, and the price should have stayed at maybe like $80. But I mean, they tried. Me as a customer, if it's not what I asked for, then, you know, I'm not gonna feel inclined to leave the best of tips or, you know, want to pay the high price. Now, I would never just walk out the salon. Like, I'm gonna pay people for their time and I'm gonna always tip. But, you know, your tip could be better or worse depending on the service that I get. So that's just my thoughts on that. And y'all, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, chime in, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and join the KB Gilliam family, because we're gonna be doing commentary like this every week. And let me know like what type of stories I should like review next. Like, I did hair stories, now we're doing nail stories. We could do fast food drama, we could do mama-daughter drama, sister, best friend drama, girls trip drama, like you name it. Like, let me know in the comments. Again, like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the things, press all the buttons, hype this up. And I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.